Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel Mission Net Physics Exam. And guys, in today's video we are going to discuss some of the very important points from electromagnetic theory. So I hope that this video will help you to understand the points we are going to cover in today's session. Also, these are very important points as well as most expected in your upcoming exam. That means you can expect the questions based on these points in your upcoming CSIR Net Physics exam as well as in the GATE Physics exam. So this process or the steps we are going to take today, okay, to explain the point mainly which we are going to consider, okay, all these steps should be clear to all of you, okay, and I hope after watching this video till the end you will have a clear idea about it. So we will soon start the discussion about that point, but before that, if you are new on this channel, that is Mission Net Physics Exam, you can subscribe this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below this video. Also, after clicking on subscribe, you will get a bell icon there. You can click on that to get the notifications for all the new videos I will provide you on this channel. Now let's talk about the point we are going to discuss in this video. So generally in the questions, when you get the question, okay, you are going to have the question in such a way that you need to find the dependency of potential on X or R, okay, how it is dependent. And when you are just going to observe the options are going to be 1 upon R, 1 upon R square, 1 upon R cube, 1 upon R to the power 4, something like that, okay. Also, they can ask you like how the electric field is proportional or inversely proportional to R. So again, they can give you 1 upon R square, 1 upon R cube, or any such type of like options. Clear? Now the point is, to solve any such type of question, what are the steps you have to take and how you can get to know about it, whether it is potential or the electric field, how it will be dependent on the distance or the value of R, okay. So for that, there are few steps you have to take. Generally, this is going to be a part of a question. Clear? So we need to check the multipole which is existing corresponding to the given situation. Okay. For example, if we are going to have a question in which you are going to have, let's say, and this is like on the basis of the previous year questions, okay, which have been asked in the CSIR Net Physics exam, the condition, the example we are considering, it is just based on that. That means you can expect such type of questions in your upcoming exam again, okay, and you can consider it the most expected type of question or most important condition, okay. So let's say there is a question and in that question they have given you this thing, that, let me just tell you about it, that on the x-axis, okay, at distance let's say d, okay, at distance d, there is a charge present which is q, okay, and at distance 2d from the center or the origin there is a charge present which is 2q, okay. So at a distance 2d there is a charge present which is 2q on the x-axis. We are considering it right now. Also mostly they are going to give like this additional condition there, that there is infinite grounded conducting sheet present at the origin, okay. So this is what this is gonna be for the infinite grounded conducting sheet. Clear? Now they can ask you that for this given system, okay, for the given charges, what will be the dependency of potential on R or the distance, okay, or they can give you what will be the dependency of electric field for this given system, like that, okay. They can give you any such condition. Now what you need to do, since you know it is grounded infinite conducting sheet, okay, this is what, this is grounded infinite conducting sheet, and in any such case, in any such condition, we consider the that image charge method, okay. And in that case, what we need to do, we need to consider the opposite charges at equal distance, okay. So if it is center, it is origin, at distance d you will have the charge minus q present, and at distance 2d you will have a charge minus 2q present, okay, which is towards the negative side. If this is x-axis, this is x dash, clear, and it will be minus 2q, clear. Now, once you have got the complete system, now you need to check whether it is like monopole existing here, dipole existing here, or quadrupole or octapole. Depending on that, you will answer this question if they are asking about the proportionality of potential on X or D. Okay, so that's how it will become easy for you to consider it. And right now, since we are talking about it, we are discussing it, it is taking a little bit more time. Okay, but when you will do it on your own, in just very less time, you will be able to consider the situation and get the like final answer. So when I'm going to talk about the next step to know whether a monopole is existing here or not, what you need to do, you just need to add all the charges which are present here. So summation Q. And what are all the charges present here? 2Q. So write it. Plus Q. Okay. Minus Q. Okay. Minus 2Q. That means we are even considering the image charges. This is now a complete system. Okay. Q cancelled out, 2Q cancelled out, you are just getting 0. When summation Q, that means sum of all the charges is equal to 0, monopole is not existing here. If the sum of all charges will be non-zero, then monopole will be existing here. And why it is important to check it, I will tell you. Okay, so monopole is not existing here right now. Let's work for the dipole. When we will work for the dipole, we have to find the dipole moment first. Now what you have to do to find the dipole moment, you will consider 2Q, charge 2Q, and at what distance it is present, 2D from the center, 2D, and along the x-axis, positive x-axis, so x cap, plus another charge Q. Okay, it is at a distance D along the positive x-axis, just mention it like this. Next one, if we are going to consider the minus Q, okay, you are just going to write it as minus Q, and the distance will be minus D x cap, because due to this x, negative x direction, you are writing minus x cap, and that sign has been considered here. Minus 2Q minus 2D x cap. It's not distance we are taking negative, but we are considering the negative sign for unit vector. Okay, now when you are just going to simplify it and you will solve it, what you will get, I'm just going to write it here right now, otherwise like you may have doubt about the values and all. So when we will consider the further steps of calculation, what we will get, let's consider that 4QD x cap plus QD x cap plus QD x cap, okay, and you are going to have plus 4QD x cap. Done. That's what you are going to get right now. And when you are getting it in this manner, what will happen next? Next thing will be that you are just going to get, what you will get, non-zero value. When it is a non-zero value, which means it is a dipole. When it is a dipole, okay, if you are getting the non-zero value, you can check it once again too. Okay, then you will say it is a dipole. When it is a dipole, now what you will do? You will have to consider the conditions, like if it is potential dependency they have asked and monopole is existing somewhere, then in that case, it will have the dependency on x or the distance as 1 upon x. Okay, for dipole, its dependency will be what? X square, inversely proportional to x square. Then for quadrupole, it will be inversely proportional to x cube. For octapole, x to the power 4, like that. And if I am talking about the monopole condition for electric field dependency, it will be x square, inversely proportional to x square. Then for dipole, inversely proportional to x cube. For quadrupole, inversely proportional to x to the power 4. And for octapole, inversely proportional to x to the power 5. That's how you can answer such type of questions easily and quickly. I'm going to take another condition now, and let's just try to check it out whether it is gonna have a monopole, dipole or quadrupole. Okay, so the condition is when on a straight line you are going to have a charge plus 2Q and another minus Q. Okay, and this is at a distance, let's say D, and the second one is at a distance 2D. Same condition, there is infinite grounded conducting sheet at this point. Now you need to check whether it is gonna be a monopole, dipole or a quadrupole. So what you have to do, you have to consider on the other side the image charges, minus 2Q at a distance D, Q at a distance 2D. Okay, that thing I hope that will be clear to all of you. And now when you are going to consider the monopole condition, the sum of all the charges will be 0, so it is not a monopole. But let's talk about the dipole. Q into minus 2d x cap, okay, minus 2q into d x cap, okay, you can put a negative sign for minus q here, then plus 2q into d x cap minus q into 2d x cap. Now when you are considering it, what you will get, let's have a look at this, minus 2q dx cap and plus 2q dx cap, okay. So minus 2q dx cap and plus 2q dx cap plus 2q dx cap minus 2q dx cap, you are getting it equal to 0, which means it's not even a dipole. When it is not a dipole, it is a quadrupole. That's how you will consider it. And once you get this thing that it is quadrupole, it is monopole, it is dipole, you can easily consider the condition. But in this case, when we were considering it, what we were getting, q into dx cap, okay, 2q into 2dx cap. But later on, when we have considered the image charges, we had the negative sign, as well as the unit vectors are going to have the negative sign, okay. So both have become positive, and here due to like the overall resultant which was becoming like positive and negative values same, okay, so we were getting 0. So it is not a dipole existing here, but here it was existing a dipole because you are getting a non-zero value. So overall conclusion is like, if you are getting a non-zero value, it's a dipole for the dipole moment, okay, the value should be non-zero, and if it is 0, then you will say it's not a dipole, okay. So thank you so much everyone for watching this video till the end. I hope that now the points we have considered in today's video will be clear to all of you. Many of you were asking for this multipole expansion, like when we can say it's a monopole, when we can say it's a dipole, or I think now after watching this video, this thing will be clear to all of you and you will be able to identify it easily, whether it's a dipole, whether it is a monopole, or what are the conditions for the potential or the electric field you are going to have. We will try to consider some questions, okay, based on different concepts of electromagnetic theory in our upcoming videos. So stay connected. If you are new on this channel, just subscribe this channel, okay, and just by clicking on the subscribe button below this video, after that you can click on the bell icon so that you will get the notifications for all the new videos I will provide you on this channel, okay, that is Mission Net Physics Exam. Thank you so much everyone for watching this video till the end. Now I'm just going to provide you some information about the Unacademy Plus subscription. So if you want to attend the more regular live classes by all the top educators we are going to have on Unacademy Plus for your upcoming CSIR Net Physics exam preparation, then you can take the Unacademy Plus subscription. Also guys, by using and by applying the referral code, that is Anjali Arora, as it is mentioned here, no space in between, spelling should be same, that's how you need to write it and apply it. And by applying this referral code, you can get the 10% discount in the total Unacademy Plus subscription amount. After taking the Unacademy Plus subscription, you will get so many benefits like weekly, like there are going to be doubt clearing sessions, mock tests, PDF of important notes will be available to you along with the sessions, okay, recordings of the live classes will be available to you. So any day if you are not able to attend the live session, you will be able to cover up the topics discussed during the live class, okay, with the recordings. You can watch the recordings and you can cover up each and everything, you will not miss anything. Also guys, there are going to be doubt clearing sessions, so when you are watching some recordings and you are going to have some doubts, you can ask them in the doubt clearing sessions. Even if somebody is going to take the Unacademy Plus subscription right now and let's say any course is already going on, then in that case you will get the recordings of the sessions which have already been conducted, and that's how you will not miss anything from that particular course. You will be able to cover up each and everything, okay. And the best thing is that you will get the guidance by all the top educators. So that means you will be able to attend the live classes by all the top educators for your upcoming CSIR Net Physics exam preparation, and that's how you will be able to do the best possible preparation for your upcoming CSIR Net Physics exam. Okay, so I hope now each and everything will be clear to all of you. So whenever you are going to take the Unacademy Plus subscription, you can use and apply the referral code, that is Anjali Arora, as it is mentioned here. By using and applying this referral code, you will get the 10% discount in the total Unacademy Plus subscription amount. Also guys, there are going to be special classes. So top 50 questions for CSIR net, the special classes which have started from today, that means 14th October. Next is special classes on 15th. These are the special classes for every one of you. The timing of the session is 1 o'clock. On Unacademy learning app you can check the special classes section, or you can check it on the Telegram channel, that is Mission Net Physics Exam. You will get to know about the live sessions, you will get to know about the special classes and all. Okay, so that's how like you will be able to stay update just by connecting with the Telegram channel too, or you can keep on checking in the community tab. Okay, so mostly I'm just going to provide the information about the sessions there too. Okay, on this YouTube channel you can check it. So thank you so much everyone for joining this session. I hope each and everything will be clear to all of you. Thank you everyone.